today's video, I'm going to be asking ChatGPT to help me design my nails. Let's go. Alright, so I'm going to search ChatGPT. It's completely free, but you can upgrade. I'm just going to go ahead and click on that. It says age 12 years and over, number 1 productivity, and over 59 languages. Today I did image generating for my YouTube thumbnail. You could chat in voice mode if you don't want to type. In today's video, I'm going to find creative inspiration. You can go deep and learn, get tailored advice, or create unique images. Overall, it has good ratings and reviews, and let's get straight to it. Alright, so I named this AI. I named her Nia. I actually gave her the option to name herself, and I just asked her, hey Nia, can you help me design my nails? Of course, I'd love to help you design your nails. She did ask me 5 questions about the type of nails I wanted. You have to be super specific with AI. They do give you direct answers. They also give you human-like responses, like if they had feelings. They basically just try to learn the type of characteristics that you have, so it can give you a better response. Sometimes it does give you about 3 responses, and you can choose which one you like the most, and then they go from there. But yeah, they try to make it as more human as possible. Alright, so the theme is going to be Lilo and Stitch glam nail design. She also gave me the individual nail breakdown, and she gave it to me for each finger. And then she also sent me the materials I'll need, and then she asked me, would you like me to mock up each nail visually? And I said yes, of course, I wanted that. But you guys, it took about 5 to 10 minutes for her to respond back, only to say that she wasn't able to do that. So then I ended up sketching the nail design, and I was hoping that she was able to fill in the colors, because prior to this, she did say that I could do that. And again, it took about 5 minutes for her to try to create an image, to say that the image did not follow the content policy. Alright, so I ended up sketching out the nail design that ChatGPT helped me design. I always like to sketch out the nails first before I actually do it on a real nail. I went ahead and gathered all the nail supplies that I needed. So I'm going to start off by doing the thumb first. After uploading the nail design and asking her to fill in the colors, she kind of sent me a different response about the nails. I thought I was looking at the same response, but I was looking at her second response about the nail design. So it might look a little different than the first response. But yeah, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention was that you have to keep up with this device or with this AI. You can ask her any type of questions, and like for instance, I'm going to give you guys an example. I use this AI for my workout routines, and sometimes she forgets what day it is, or sometimes she gives me the wrong workout routine. So like I said, they try to make it so human-like to the point where she actually forgets things. Like conversations that we have, she actually does forget, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to forget that. That's right, you have the right to be frustrated. So things like that. So you have to be extremely careful. You can't like fully trust it. And just remember what you ask. You pretty much have to keep up with it like if you were actually talking to a human, because they forget like a human. They give you different types of response like a human. And just things like that. I wouldn't completely trust this device. I feel like they're just gonna record everything, and just, I don't know, the government's gonna keep all of information. I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you'll use this, or let me know the type of questions that you'll ask, or you're, I don't know, thinking about asking. Alright, I don't want to get off subject, but for this specific nail, for the middle nail, I have a little experience on this by doing this nail design. This is actually one of my favorite nail designs. I did it half and half beast and half human. I ended up loving the way it came out, you guys. I feel like this is the like the best nail design I've ever made. Alright, so let me just show you guys how I did it. So I'm gonna do half stitch and half needle stress. I'm gonna try to do the line as perfect as possible. Then of course I'm gonna fast cure it and then just grab a wider brush to do the side of the nail. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab an extra large nail art brush for the middle part to get it closer to the middle part, to the middle white line. And I'm just gonna go ahead and drag it down, all the way down. Try to do it as perfect as possible. And that's basically the whole trick. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And now I'm gonna go ahead and outline Lilo's Stitch's dress, the leaves. After outlining it, I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in with the color. And again, and you guys, I really needed to show you guys my drink. It's super good. It's horchata, 100% made out of rice. Now I went ahead and did the same thing to the other side. Outline it and then fill in the color. I didn't outline the leaves with the black gel because I felt like it was just gonna be too dark and I needed this to be a little bit more like on the happy side. I did do it on Stitch because I needed him to pop. Alright, so for the pinky, I went ahead and painted red, cured it. Now I'm gonna add this chrome onto the nail. I tried to do it with the gloves, but it just wouldn't stick onto the nail. I had to take my glove off. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and write those letters in, and I drew lines on top and the sides to just keep me from doing any type of error. Try to keep it all in one line. I felt like the letters weren't as bright as I thought it would look, so I ended up outlining it with the pink gel. I did end up changing the index finger. I painted it pink, then I added some chrome. It just looked really weird to me, so that's the only change I made. But other than that, you guys, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.